Morning, sunny day in Manchester. It's Saturday, I guess the 8th or 9th of August. Let's have a look round to see what I've been up to. Beautiful sunflower, not very tall, but gorgeous colours. You can't see that one because it's in the shadow. There you go. Tobacco. So my plan to get him interested in growing has worked, that we've got tobacco, but the next bit where he's got to actually dry it is proving a little more difficult, so I think I'm going to have to do the drying. As you can see, it's at least 7 foot tall, lovely flowers. Hoping to harvest some of these seeds. They're very sticky, you know, like the sycamore trees are sticky. Anyway, so what I've done is, excuse me while I make you feel seasick, I've put some in the shed to dry, and these have gone quite dry, and then I'm supposed to grind them. I've got a coffee grinder at home, so I'm hoping that I can grind some of them and then he can at least try them, and if he isn't going to smoke it, then I don't need to dry any more. So yeah, the allotment at the minute looks like it's a tobacco farm. Beans still growing. Lovely crop. Well, it seems to be anyway. There seems to be plenty of pods. Really big. Feel like they're big beans in there. And my plan is to let them dry on the plant. I don't know if anyone's got any other ideas of what to do with it, but that's what the person that gave me the seeds does. So yeah, plenty growing and still growing. That lovely blue sky. Potatoes are looking a bit sad now. So I presume they're all finished, they're all grown. We had a huge sort of 20-minute storm yesterday, and I say huge because the amount of rain that came down was phenomenal. So I think that's what's knocked most of these over. But I need to crop them. Some little flower borders looking quite nicely established now. I've managed to pick some of these and have them at home, especially the cosmos. It's lovely. The bath is full. Parsnips, they look a bit gnarly actually, so I don't know how they'll be. Plenty of beetroot, just about starting to bulk up a bit now. Carrots did rubbish. Into the polytunnel. I've actually picked out of here already this morning, so there's not masses to show you. Quite a few little cucumbers on here. The melon. Now, it looks to me like it's going a funny colour. Now, is that right? It's Emir is the variety. There's a couple more on, and this one's gone a bit yak, so I presume that's had it. Been having quite a few aubergines. I have a few different varieties, and this one's a weird one, Farmer's Long. It looks like somebody's been having a nibble of it there, but they're very weird shapes. What else in here? These black tomatoes. Now, they're still a bit green on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. And I've tasted one and they're bloody awful. They're so bitter, well no, sour actually. So I'm leaving them on to ripen a bit more, but they might have to be roasted and incorporated into something else. Sweet potatoes are rumbling on everywhere. Got some nice, these are sweet peppers, excuse me. These are nice long ones. Don't know what variety. Oh, Marconi. Yep, so everything's doing well in here. And then, oh gosh, I've got some grapes there. I didn't expect that. That grapevine was in the top polytunnel, and I just stuck it out here because it was not getting enough room to grow up there. Must be liking the soil. Cabbage white, beware. Stay down here, but I don't want you on my plants. Or should I say my vegetables? Right, let's have a look in the cage. Been busy looking for another job, so I haven't actually finished all my planting in here. I've got a few more plants to go. I don't know if any of you shop in Aldi, but they've had some great fruit plants this week, and my local one is so rubbish at looking after its plants that if you go by sort of the day after the sale, they're selling them at half price. So I've got quite a few other plants this week. So first of all, I'll show you my Christmas spuds that need earthing up already. Only been in 2 weeks or something. So this bed at the back is going to be for my strawberries, I think. So that's got some manure in it and some compost on the top. And what I plan to do is put some weed fabric down and then plant my strawberry plants through that. This is my raspberries. And it's easier if I come this side, then I can tell you what they are. So 2 lots of summer, and then these are my autumn one, Joan Jett, I think it's called Joan J. Have I made up the Joan Jett bit? Anyway, Joan J. These are more Aldi strawberries hanging up. And then I've got let's get out of the shadow, red gooseberry here, 1 blueberry, and then the rest, I think this is a red currant, and these are black currant. And these are things that we found in the fruit cage when we were rotivating it as markers. So I've got a big set of scissors there that are rusted up to tell me what kind of black currants there are, and a knife for my red currant. Seems sad to throw things away, that's part of the history of the place. And then I'm a bit undecided about this bed, whether, with it being a netted cage, whether I should put some brassicas in here. We'll see, but it's an absolute dream, and if anyone is thinking of buying one, I can definitely recommend it. I mean, it did take quite a bit of putting up, but I'm sure anyone with a bit of experience and skills would do it in no time, and it's absolutely sturdy, really sturdy. In fact, for the price it was 230 quid if I'd have paid for it, I think. If we get some hens, if we move on to the next plot, and that is a whole other story of the council just messing around, we're thinking that we could have something of this kind of size as what we have the chickens. We'd just have to put different wire on, because I mean, you pay, some of the chicken coops you see around are 200 quid, and they're for little tiny coops. Not that I'd ever pay that kind of money, but for the same money you could have this, and then of course reuse the shed that's on the next door plot. So there we have it, fruit cage, beginning of August. Got my Greek giganti beans here. So these are the ones that you get in like a tomatoey sauce in Greece. And again, I'm going to leave them on and let them dry, which I believe is the right way to go about it. So there's loads of those, and they're really healthy plants. So I've done well. I was worried at first because the slugs love them, and actually I don't know if you can see down here, I put some of that those wool pellets, and I think, as much as I moaned about them at the beginning, I think they might have saved these plants. So yeah, there's loads of them. And with them going over this archway, it's really going to be easy to pick them. Plenty. And then this morning I've noticed I've got my first chrysanthemum. I bought these as little tiny plugs, so I have no idea what colours they're going to be. So I might be picking that this week. It's beautiful, isn't it? Just walk round to show you my squash bed. Jeez, honestly, it's absolutely, well, mad. Every day I'm getting summer squashes off here, and I can't pick them quick enough. I'll show you the one I picked this morning that I must have missed yesterday. It's huge. And then the winter squashes, I can't. Let me go around and see if I can show you. Winter squash, not very big at this end. Cannot remember what they were called, and of course the labels are hidden somewhere in the middle of the whole bloody thing. I'd love to show you the big ones, but I can't get to them. Can you see in there? And there's a few of that kind of size around the place, and it's scrambling everywhere. Oh, that sounded like a snail. So it's going all over the shop. Hopefully they'll be able to keep me going through at least some of the winter. A beautiful sunflower here. You can see my taller one there, it's probably about 8 foot tall. Oh, you can just see my new bench down there as well. Painted pink. Actually it was called beetroot, but it is very pink. And got rid of my beans, so they're all gone. The polytunnel's full of tomatoes, had loads off there. Doing really well. Gladioli, you see, I've had loads of gladioli, never grown them before, and they seem a really easy thing to grow, so I've got a bit of space, stick some corns in. They are beautiful. I've been picking them and having them at home. My Brussels sprouts are being eaten alive by something, and I can't find what it is, because what I'll do if I find it is pick it off. But well, there's a spider, but I'm sure he's not eating it. Let's hope he's eating everything else. But you can see on the stem there's quite a few starting to form, so I'm pleased about that. Sweet corn at the end there. Can you see that, or is it not focusing? I don't know if it's focusing properly. Sweet corn anyway. This is the baby corn one, so there's only tiny little corns there. Right, I'll just show you this squash that I missed yesterday. So how the hell did I miss that bloody thing? I mean, it's bigger than my hand. So this morning, just a little nibble on it. Aubergine, pepper, cucumber, more squashes, blackberries. I've got a special video to put on for Ian Knockton about blackberries, so I'll do that at the end, but that's just from walking up to my plot this morning. And some lovely sweet peas. So I'll end there, and thank you very much for watching. Take care. This is my special video for Ian Knockton, and it's my special place for collecting blackberries. So I'm next to the canal in an unidentified location. Thankfully I've got an old gatepost I think I'm standing on to reach the best of them, and it's absolutely laden, and there's so many that I can't reach. I've been here 10 minutes and I've got those. Blackberry and apple jam I think will be my job for this afternoon. Have a good day.